So I wanted to go ahead and make this video about EOS and show you guys some technical analysis on it, because I was seeing that it might be pumping, and what do you know, it started pumping right as I was preparing to make this video. So as about time that I'm putting this video out, might be like an hour or so, but if you want to go to the chart on EOS and look at it and see if there's a possible entry. This is not financial advice, but it's just a coin that I'm looking at, and as you guys know, I like to help you guys out. But the thing that I'm looking at right now is that EOS is actually having a lot of volume. Welcome to Everything Currency. I'm your host Jay, and today I want to talk about two coins that I think might be pumping. As a matter of fact, three major cap altcoins that are starting to move and are having some good news coming and some things going on. They're top cryptocurrencies in the space, and they've been stagnant for a little bit. One of them's been pumping, this whole year, but the other two have been kind of sleepers, and they're starting to develop major things on the platform and starting to have some upticks in their price. So first things first, I want to look at EOS. Now right here I have pulled up the chart of EOS and Bitcoin, and you can see that it's almost coming on oversold. But look, if you go to the 4-hour chart, let me see, I was looking at the 1-hour chart, and these lines, I have a couple moving averages pulled up. I also have the MACD pulled up down here, and I have the RSI pulled up. And if you don't know how to pull these up, then you should just follow along and maybe learn and pick up some techniques and stuff like that, so you can figure out how to do these things better for yourself. You feel me? So first things first, you could see that the price is starting to pump. So I was looking at it right around here, because what I like to do is I like to pull up this moving average of the 13 and the 34. Usually I'll pull up the EMAs, but right now I have the regular moving averages. They're just calculated a little bit differently. But as you can see, when we get some crosses on these lines, there's some pretty nice things going on. So if I just kind of back test this idea, let me mute this yellow line, which is the 200. And this 200 is just known to be like the 200 daily. Projects are just known to, once they get above this 200 daily, where's that at? Reset it. Oh, I muted it. But the 200 daily, once these projects get above the 200 daily, you can see they pump, but when they get below the 200 daily, you can see they dump. So just based on this idea alone, you can see that just with EOS, when the 200 hits and the 13 or the 34, the 13 is first, because usually I see, me personally, take a look for yourself, this is not financial advice, but usually I see that the price rides along the 13 a lot more than the 34. But you can see that once it gets below this, it already started going down on the cross on the 13 and the 34. Usually it's the second one, boom, first one comes down, tests it back up, second one, boom, comes all the way down. Look right here, crosses up the first one, boom, comes down, second one comes all the way up. You know what I mean? Crosses over, does this little thing, comes back down, get the second one on the way down. So what I was looking at over here now, first of all, is hopefully we get some type of pattern right here. But I was looking at the 4-hour on EOS. So I'm not like a technical analysis expert, but man, you can find some cool gains right here. So you could see that another thing that I see pumps the price is when the 13 passes the 200, and you can see that that's coming up right here. So the 13 hit the 34 right here, and it's been going up. So EOS is looking like a nice buy to me. Now the next coin is the big daddy on the block right now, Chainlink. Everybody's talking about Chainlink because it's been pumping, and right now it hit its all-time high, and it's gonna keep going up until somebody tells it it's done. And right now, with the amount of volume, however you say it, that's in Chainlink right now, it's looking crazy. Like it just had a pump out of nowhere, like boop. I don't even know what the news or what the catalyst for this was, but it got oversold and it kind of came down and retraced. But you can see right here, it's flirting with a MACD cross. It kind of wants to. This is the 1 hour chart, but if I go to the 4 hour, let's see what we're looking at on the 4 hour. Yeah, we hit that 13 right here. Boom, came down. It wanted to cross back down, but it just kept on climbing. So right here you can see that like it's trying to figure out what it wants to do. There's no real pattern. There's some price discovery going on. It's way oversold. I wouldn't buy any. As a matter of fact, I'm probably gonna sell some of my Chainlink. I wouldn't. No, I'm not. Chainlink is a long-term hold for me. So if I was gonna trade it, it's differently. So as you guys know, I have a trading stash and I have a long-term stash. I keep accumulating and adding to the long-term stash and leaving it alone for at least 5 to 10 years. Or if it has like a mate, you know, if I just look at it and it's just like way too much money, then of course I'm just gonna cash out. But yeah, so looking at these two coins, man, I'm glad that I'm in Chainlink, and EOS is looking like it's gonna pump. And EOS is a competitor to Cardano, which is the other coin that I wanted to talk about. Just going on CoinGecko and seeing that Cardano is trying to pass Bitcoin Cash right now, and it wants to claim its spot back. It wants to claim its spot back as like, you know, the number 5, or I think Cardano was up at number 3 at one point. But just wanted to pull up the chart of Cardano real quick. So looking at the chart of Cardano, you can see that this is another one that I wanted to talk about earlier today, and it started pumping earlier in the day, got a lot of volume. Ever since it passed this trend line I had set up, it hasn't even thought about testing it, but you can see it's getting way ahead of this 13. It's probably going to want to come down to it at some point, and that's probably where I'll be looking to get back in, because man, I sold my Cardano like over here. But Cardano, it was originally a long-term hold for me, but the project just got too slow. But I'm looking at some of the things that they're doing, and it's looking really nice. And what's actually kind of crazy right now that I'm noticing is you can kind of see there's a little bit of a cup and handle right here on the RSI. So if that plays out, and that might be interesting to look at. But yeah, these are just 3 coins that I wanted to take a look at real quick and just show you guys a little bit of technical analysis if you're trying to get into that and start learning. Here's a simple way on most exchanges. It's you come up here, you know, I can turn all this stuff off for you guys. When you get to the chart, you literally have nothing but this, and take away all my lines. You have nothing but this. So if you just come here and go to technical indicators, go to moving average. Actually, I'm gonna go to EMA, exponential, moving average, exponential, add 1, add 2, add 3. And some pros are gonna be like, you're listening to this guy? This guy doesn't know what the hell he's doing. And you know what? Don't listen to me, man. I'm not a pro. But if you're getting started, I can show you some basics and you can run from there. And I'll just show you what I use, and you know, it works out from time to time. Go to 200, change that to yellow. So, and there we are. There you got these moving averages right here. You can see them right there. The blue, the green, and the yellow. That's the colors I use. Use whatever colors you want. Then I'll go right here to indicators, and I'll go to RSI, which is the relative strength index. And this shows you the strength of the move. And I'll come and I'll turn this to a lighter blue so I can see it. And I'll change this number to 80, and I'll change this number to 20, just so it's a little bit harsher. And what I'm looking for is it's supposed to, not supposed to, but usually, see, indicators, they just kind of give you little hints. It's not like necessarily set in stone. When things start going parabolic like this, and the madness is going crazy and it's just a bull run, technical analysis kind of gets thrown out the window based on everybody's hysteria. And then when it starts to come back down into some price discovery, you can pick up with the TA again. But looking at this, you can see the price is overbought. When it's above here, it means it's overbought. When it's down here, it's oversold. And when it's overbought, it usually retraces. So you can see right here, it got overbought and it needed to cool down for a little bit, and it came back under, pumped again, and now it's getting overbought really high. So hopefully there's like a retrace in here and a retrace down to maybe this 34, this 13, and then I can get some, so I can get back in, because I was trading Cardano, like I said, too little, like over here in the from the 4s to the 6s or something like that, Satoshi range, and now it's like 1400. I could have just held it. There's a lot of news on Cardano. EOS, keep an eye on that. It's a sleeping giant, and Link doing this thing. Everybody's trying to partner with them, and now they're going to more than blockchain. They're going to traditional, so their solution is being used. So I mean, I hope this information can help you guys out. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget that I'm doing the ledger giveaway at 300 subscribers. We are getting very, very close. There's only like 40 or something left, so I'm getting excited about giving that away from somebody and helping them with that. So leave a comment in the comment box so I can figure out who I'm gonna give that to. But yeah, till next time, peace.